silwela amalungelo wethu. Amalungelo, thina silwela amalungelo wethu. Amalungelo, 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 amalungelo wethu. Amalungelo, thina silwela amalungelo wethu. Amalungelo, thina silwela amalungelo wethu. Amalungelo, amalungelo wethu. Hayi, suka! Togozani, Royals, Hotep, how's everyone doing? Please do tap the screen, let's go! Tap the screen, share this out, do what you need to do, but tapping the screen really helps, family, in getting it up in the algorithm. Tapping the screen, just tap continuously, don't stop tapping. Just tapping is free, guys. No one's going to charge you for tapping the screen. You don't even have to worry about gifts. Just tap that screen, tap. And you see the little hearts go up in the corner over there. We're at 195. Just keep tapping. The more of those little hearts we have, the more people will be able to know that I'm on and will be able to come and join us. Just keep tapping to keep tap. Amalungelo, thina silwela amalungelo wethu. Amalungelo, thina silwela amalungelo wethu. Amalungelo, amalungelo wethu. Amalungelo, amalungelo wethu. Amalungelo, thina silwela amalungelo wethu. Amalungelo, thina silwela amalungelo wethu. Togozani Royals. Yes, we have a nice number of people. So the song I'm singing, I know a lot of people are like, Coco, what are you singing? The song is saying we are fighting for our rights. We are fighting for our rights. We will continue to fight for our rights. So that's a song. It's a freedom song from apartheid days. From back in the day, you know, when people would get out on the street and yay, the energy would vibrate like this with the desires of people's hearts. We are back in that season because we never finished that war. And now it is a global war where we as the Black family are fighting for our rights everywhere. We're fighting for what's ours. Welcome, Royals. As you can see, I am in the season of Geb. Welcome to the season of Geb. He's called Inkosi Yomhlaba, which means the king of the earth. So we have spoken about Geb, the energy of Geb, how to align with Geb. Of course, the color is brown. There's a video that I did. It's posted on YouTube. If you want to learn more about Geb, really, this is where you get all the information about how to align with each of these cosmic energies as we go in. However, today I wanted to come and make you guys aware. Let's toes in. I wanted to come on and make you guys aware of some energetic shifts we're going to be experiencing between now and the end of February. So it looks like this last week of February is going to be intense. And when I say intense, I mean intense. And what I mean is that if you align yourself with these energies, you will come out of this never the same again. It sounds dramatic, but take it from somebody who knows these energetic shifts do happen. So the first one I want to talk about is actually what is called Mars. So planet Mars, right? We've talked about the planet Mars and we've talked about what kind of a planet. This is the planet of leadership. This is the planet of boldness. This is the planet of motivation. This planet has been in retrograde since December 6th. Now, what does it mean? People, we say all these words and nobody ever explains to others. What does a planet in retrograde mean? We talk about, for example, Mercury retrograde. Well, this one is Mars in retrograde since December 6th. When a planet is in retrograde, it looks like it is moving backwards when you look at it through a telescope. But actually, that is just an optical illusion. The planet is still orbiting in the same direction around the sun. Can you imagine if the planet decided to go backwards? Well, there'd probably be some collision with the other planets that are moving forward. So the sun is in the center and these planets are orbiting around the sun in one direction. It doesn't mean that this planet starts going backward when it's in retrograde. However, Earth's position relative to that planet makes it look like the planet is going backwards because Earth sometimes moves faster than the rate at which the planet is moving. That is when it creates this optical illusion where it looks like the planet is going backwards, but it's not. It's just that we are going forward quicker than the planet is. Do you get what I mean? So it looks like it's going backwards, but actually it's not. It's us going forward. It is still moving at the same pace and is still in orbit along with all the 7 planets around the sun. So when this happens, this illusion, right? It's an optical illusion, but energetically, it is definitely not an illusion because we on Earth, as we go past this planet faster and this planet looks like it's going backwards, the energy goes in the opposite direction. So everything that Mars usually delivers to this earthly planet in terms of energy suddenly becomes the opposite, which means that we are now affected in an opposite manner. Does that make sense? So now, on February 28th, Mercury has been in retrograde for 2 whole months, meaning that this surge of power, Mars is a very powerful planet. Mars has been holding back almost, so to speak, all of this energy, this surge of power, this surge of motivation, this surge to the extent that people who are sort of attuned to this energy have for the last few months really kind of felt heavy, felt exhausted, felt demotivated, felt like everything is stuck. Felt like whatever they were trying to work on, they would try to work on something, but they just couldn't bring themselves around it because they were feeling the retrograde energy within their bodies. Come February 28th, and I need you to understand that February 28th, for 24 hours only, there's going to be a huge surge of energy. If you imagine a catapult, right, or an elastic, Mercury has been holding back. On the 28th, Mercury suddenly releases this energy as he surges forward, and there's going to be a deluge of energy, powerful energy onto the planet. This is very important to understand. Actually, it's not the 28th. Why am I saying the 28th? It's February the 24th. It's tomorrow, guys. That's why I was sent here today. Now it makes sense because I was like, why the urgency? Like, why can I not do this tomorrow? It's almost 10 o'clock here. I'm tired. But I guess it's because tomorrow is D-Day for this energy. Now, this energy is going to be like a worldwide surge in energy. So let me tell you a little bit about this energy and how you can use it to work for you. Number 1, you're going to need to act boldly and decisively. If there's anything that you've been putting on the back burner or that thing you've been procrastinating to do because Mars was in retrograde and this energy was kind of really like you were feeling like a slug, you need to act decisively within 24 hours of tomorrow. Right? So as tomorrow comes in, you've got 24 hours to harness this energy and use it. Act boldly, act decisively, right? This is going to bring momentum, right? Ooh. there's going to be a forward momentum if you align yourself with this energy. So whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is you're working on, is going to be catapulted next level. I'm not exaggerating, and I would love for those who do this work to come and testify. This video will be posted on YouTube, right? Come under the video after that first, give it a week after this surge, and come and tell me what you're experiencing in your life. Because you literally feel like somebody has just injected you with an IV of multivitamins. That is what this is going to feel like. Now, channel that energy. Use that momentum wisely. Move within that 24-hour window. Move on something. If you've been sitting on some communication for some contract, if you've been sitting on some communication for some business funding, if you've been sitting on some communication, I don't know, for a partnership or collaboration, move tomorrow. It's not a weekend. Get to it. You will be so glad you did this. This energy is super, super, super powerful. So just wanted to let you guys know. So it's not February 28th. I'm mixing my dates up, guys. I'm a senior. I have senior moments. And so sometimes the wires get crossed. Okay. Don't laugh at me. It's just the way it is. I have accepted. Okay. Work with me here. It's February 24th. It's tomorrow. In South Africa, if you are, I see South Africans haven't slept. You have not slept. But anyway, today, move something, move one thing. Don't try to move all of them, because then you're going to confuse yourself. Whatever it is, there must be that one thing that you want. I want to do this. I want this to work. Move it. Move on it. The energy will only work with you if you are in motion. I've said this before. We're talking about energy in motion. If you're sitting like a lame duck, ain't nothing gonna happen. It'll pass you by, right? So get into action. Very important. Now, here's a caveat for this, for Mars. We all know that Mars, which is this planet, was considered the god of war. Why? Because the energy of planet Mars rules over anger and war. And now this energy is going to be unleashed. Watch yourself. Watch your temper. Watch your words. Watch how you roll. You may be inadvertently acting out of character if you are vulnerable to things like anger, if you're vulnerable to fighting, if you're vulnerable to exchanging words. If you're petty, you're going to be petty as fuck. You're going to get so petty people won't want to be around you. Watch yourself. This is where this energy can trip you up, and you can actually destroy irrevocably. Remember, this energy is uncontrolled in the sense that it's a lot. You might end up saying things that you will regret. If you need to lock yourself in your room with your computer, do that. If you wake up and you're feeling ornery and you're feeling like you want to go fight, you won't, stay put. Put some music on and dance and get into action on whatever your business is. See, this is where the balancing act comes. Sometimes people are doing things without aware of these planetary shifts, and therefore they're like, I have no idea what came over me. I shouldn't have said that. Well, now you know, so you can move consciously. I teach you guys all these things so that you can live intelligently. I teach you these things so that when certain things happen in your life, you're not scared or alarmed or think that you're going crazy. We are energetic beings, therefore we are affected by everything that goes on in the cosmos. We are affected. Whether we acknowledge that we're affected or not, doesn't really matter. Fact and point is, we are affected. Right? So I need you to understand that. So you need to watch yourself. So don't go picking fights, right? Control your anger, like manage it. Manage it very well. This energy is so powerful, family. If you don't control it, it'll control you. Tomorrow is when it's at its peak. But for the next week afterwards, you need to watch yourself. Now, on a global scale, I need you to understand that we are already in a war. So what do you think is going to happen starting tomorrow with the ship sinking and you know, the Neanderthal babies are like mudslinging and throwing things at each other? What do you think is going to happen starting tomorrow? I want you to watch what is happening globally. Yeah? I want you to watch and observe what they're going to start doing to one another. And then you know what to do, right? Because you know what we're manifesting for, the sinking of the ship. Need I say more? No. So what you're going to do is you're going to blow on that fire. Because remember, Mars is also bringing and rules the energy of fire. So blow on that fire. Blow on that fire. Blow, blow, blow. Because, like I said, we don't got to lift a finger. We just got to use these energies and understand these cosmic shifts so that we can assist with our manifestation. It's going to be lit. Just observe. And when you see what you see, come and comment under this video on YouTube. Because because you know why? Because I want you guys to start seeing. I want you guys to start experiencing what it is to live spiritually. Right? So observe and manifest, collective manifestation. For ourselves, we're harnessing and we're but for this thing, this ship that needs to sink, we need to blow on that fire. You need to redirect that anger, you know, that unleashed anger. If you feel it, redirect it. You have the power. Redirect that energy of anger in the right direction. Remember I said you can control this energy or it can control you. If you do feel surges of anger, identify the enemy and direct it in there, right? Don't direct it inward into the house, because we don't destroy the house, Black family, right? We direct it at who? At the enemy. So I want you guys to keep that in mind. Tomorrow is a big one. It's a really, really big one, right? Now, the other thing that you guys need to understand is February 27th, we have the new moon coming in. The new moon in Geb comes in on February 27th. However, February 28th, remember new moon energy comes in like a couple of days before. Then February 27th is the new moon. Then a couple of days afterwards, that energy is still around. And actually, new moon energy is beautiful, like I've told you. To do your manifestation works for about 2 weeks after the new moon. But guess what else is happening? On February 28th, we have the 7 planetary alignment. All 7 of them, February 28th. So, you combine Mars, combine the new moon, then combine the planetary alignment, which brings with it innovation, creativity, a lot of power, listen, we have all the ammunition we need. Like seriously, we have all the ammunition we need to do some serious work towards the sinking of the ship. Y'all hear me? Like, that's on a collective. On an individual, y'all need you know what you need to work on for yourselves. That's a personal thing. But I'm here because I'm here for the collective as well. Let us use these energies. Power of manifestation, new moon, February 27th. February 28th, 7 planetary alignments, all aligned up in the sky. And I think in the northern sky, you may not be able to see it clearly, but definitely in the southern sky, if you can be outside, they'll look like stars to you guys because you don't have a telescope, but you will literally see all 7 of them all lined up, right? Powerful, powerful. Lots of power available to us if we harness it and if we use it wisely. So I'm saying here to the Black family present here, yeah, let's go into circle and do this. Right? Let's do this powerful manifestation. You know the things that we are manifesting around, right? We are manifesting the destruction of the ship, destruction of republics, destruction of the matrix, the system, land back, restoration of land basically, wealth back, artifacts back, and Black unity. Those are the 5 pillars. Those are the things we're manifesting for. So if you need to write those down for yourself, you're going to have to go rewatch the video. Write them down and put them on your manifestation. And since we're in the season of Geb, we can take one. Let's work on land back because we're dealing with the season of Geb. The energy also aligns perfectly. So the energies of Earth, the energies in the cosmos, the energy of the master magician, our set, we are truly in alignment for what could be the biggest spiritual coup d'etat if we work it well. I want you guys, when this is up on YouTube, please share it with your witchy friends. Share it with your sorceress friends. Share it with the magicians out there so that they understand what time it is. The more of us are doing this work, like I said, we don't need to lift a finger. We don't need to lift a finger. Everything will happen. We just need to stay aligned. We need to stay focused of one heart, of one mind, of one emotion, of one vision. That's it. And we manifest. Right? So I'd say let's do land back because we want the land back. The land back is the basis of any and everything else because we need to be able to feed ourselves. We need to be able to have land to build our own schools. We need to be able to have our own land so we can carry out mining activities, so we can harvest respectfully and with honor the riches that we've so been given that are within the earth. So land back, land has the rivers. Land back, so water. We have the mountains. We can, look, electricity. We need the land to be able. So land back is pivotal to any and everything else that can happen. Land is sovereignty. When we don't have land, we are nothing. As kings and queens, if you don't have land, then what are you ruling over? What are you leading? Nothing. So in order for us to gain our self-respect as Abantu, that land needs to come back. So that's what we're doing in the season of Geb. And this energy will assist us. A lot of people, especially in South Africa, were feeling this energy really heavy when Geb came in today. I know people at the Great Empire of Kemet usually is very, very energetic, the drums and everything, high vibrational. And people usually arrive at 11:30 a.m. and leave at about 6:30 p.m. after, in the evening. And all it is just after Mkulu's lecture, people are drumming. But apparently people were sapped today. They were just like, ah. And I'm thinking, yeah, it could be the energy of Geb coming in because Geb is heavy, earth, right? Grounding. But also I think this retrograde, this is the last day of the retrograde. Maybe we just felt it more intensely before we suddenly feel this surge of forward momentum coming in. So nature is on our side, family. Nature is working with and for us. So I think if we live intelligently and we work smartly, there's really nothing we can't achieve. So I hope that this has assisted you guys, just giving you those movements. Work with this energy. you really can achieve a lot. Do you know, and I'm going to say this as an anecdote because a lot of people don't really know this. Do you know that our ancestors didn't work hard? There was nothing hard about what they did. You know how we have glorified hard work. Oh, she works hard. Oh, she works, I don't know, 60-hour weeks. Oh, our ancestors didn't need to work hard. They worked smart. There's a big difference. When you work smart, you align yourself with the cosmic energies. That's it. And you make sure that you're working always from your heart space. You make sure that you resolve any inner conflict so that you're in balance and you're in harmony. Because when you are in balance and harmony, there's free flow. It's then easier to align with the prevailing energy because there are no blockages. That's how our ancestors did everything. They just got in alignment and then things got done. And then they lived a very abundant and very peaceful and harmonious life. This is where we are going. So, what a time to be alive, family. That we now have all this knowledge accessible to us. And all we need to do is get in alignment and use this knowledge, this ancient knowledge system, to get us where we need to be. So, I hope this was helpful. I have delivered the message. And I will see you on the next upload. One love always, always, always one love. Thokozeni.